This is YouTube family. It's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. And yes, indeed, there are black people here in Nebraska. I'm not going to hold you long. I just want to chop it up with you real quick and put something on your mind. This one's for my melanated brothers and sisters. Check this out. You guys need to understand, and I hope you really take this to heart. There's a war going on inside of our community, right? There's always been a war going on. But there's a more specific war going on between black men and black women. These podcasters, these social media influencers, these content creators have a specific agenda of pitting black men and black women against each other. There is nothing that anybody on the internet can do or say to make me hate, discredit, demean, disrespect women who look like me. And you won't see any other nationality get on this social media and just degrade their women. No matter how bad you feel like black women are doing or black men are doing, there's no need, right, to get on social media, to create a channel, or to allow yourself to be used by these content creators and just straight dog your own people. If nobody else is doing it, why are we doing it? Now, I can talk about all the reasons for why we're doing it, but we shouldn't be done. We are already fighting enough fights, from all fronts. We got enough going on in our community. The last thing we need is us going at each other. I really need this to not go over people's head. I need people to really, really recognize this. Because when we are at odds with each other, there's no strength. When there's no unity, then everybody else is laughing at us. They're pointing their fingers. They say, look at them. They can't unify for nothing. And they can just pick us off. But we have to look past this agenda and stop taking the hate. Stop taking the bait. Okay? We're us as a people, black men and black women, we're putting unrealistic expectations on each other. Okay? We're damaged goods. We are, because of everything we've been through. And we're not understanding that about each other. We are expecting each other to be perfect. And that's not going to happen. That's unrealistic. We need to work with each other more than we are working against each other. Okay? Other nationalities, they're looking at us and they're laughing. They're enjoying this. I've never seen in my life as many black men celebrating the downfall of black women or celebrating the degradation of the image of black women. Okay? If somebody hurt you, if a black woman hurt you, there's no need for you to treat every other black woman just like the black woman that hurt you. There's no need to generalize every single black woman as loud, ghetto, disrespectful, because it takes away from the black women in our community who have impeccable character. My wife, she has impeccable character. My mother, she has impeccable character. Okay? The generalizations need to stop, and it needs to stop now. We really need to start caring about each other. We really need to start sticking up for each other because we are all we got. Outside of our community, there is no help. Other than God, other than Jesus Christ, there is no help. And we have to realize that. We have to look past these agendas. We have to look past what these content creators and these podcasters and these social media influencers are doing. They're doing these things on purpose. It's intentional. They're intentionally using black women as a ploy to create a career, to create content, to create revenue. It's like black people are the stimulus package. If you want to get something off the ground, all you got to do is get on YouTube or get on Facebook or any other social media platform and just disrespect black people or black women or black men, and you'll get the content that you need. You'll get the views that you need because you'll get thrown in the algorithm for that, because that's what people want to hear. They want to hear that stuff. But anything positive going on in our community, you won't hear about it at all. It's nothing. You'll have to find it, and that's unfortunate, but it is the truth. We have to look past this agenda. The same people that took black men out of the households are the same people who are in charge of these social media platforms, and they're in control of these social media people that are spewing all this negative propaganda. They have their hands in it. You best believe they have their hands in it. Okay, so with everything that we got going on in our community, we need to be strong. We need to be we need to be in a better place with each other. We really do. Black men, stop taking the hate. Black women, stop taking the hate, please. Okay? Do not allow anybody outside of your community or anybody on your phone to influence how you look at somebody else that looks just like you. Okay? We all damaged goods. We all got issues. And we all need to understand that about each other. Okay? It is not fair for black men to be generalized, for black women to be generalized, to be called all these negative things, and nobody sticks up and stands up for nobody. It's like a fad that's going on social media. You know, it's like you disrespect a black woman and you get a pat on the back. You call a black woman all these negative things and you get a pat on the back and a golden star from people who look like her and from outside influences. And the number one enemy right now, it seems to be, is black women. So you can get on Facebook and you can get on YouTube and just straight up generalize all black women and call them this, that, and the third, and then you'll get people in the comments that'll affirm that. And then you get other people from other nationalities that'll join you in affirming that. And it's not fair and it's not right. And I wish more brothers would stick up for our sisters. Real talk. Because it's going to get to a point where, brothers, you're going to be next. You're going to be, the next thing, it will be all black men are felonious, people who steal, they're thieves, they're lazy, they're this, that, and the third. That's the next thing that's going to be popular. So, like I said, it's better for us to understand each other and meet each other where we're at and be positive with each other than to get on social media and tear each other down for views, for likes, for all these things. Okay, this is a social war. This is social engineering at its finest, and people are not understanding that. They're not allowing that to marinate in their minds, and to overstand that, to combat that. This stuff needs to be combated. Okay, so by doing that, the one way to do that is to get in the Word. Ask God to remove the hate and the bitterness in your heart for black women or for black men or for anybody generally. But right now, the topic is us as a people. Ask God to help you with that. And a lot of the people who are doing this stuff are so-called Christians. These are so-called Christian content creators who are generalizing, labeling black men and black women. And people are affirming it because it's the next best thing. It's the new wave. So, all my brothers and sisters, my melanated brothers and sisters, we got to get it together. Okay, we got to overcome this. We have to not allow these people to influence the way we interact with each other, influence the way we think about each other, influence the way we love each other, influence the way we see each other. Okay? Everybody needs to be judged. Everybody deserves to be judged by their character and not the way they look. So, before this gets too lengthy, don't take the hate, my brothers and sisters. Stop it. Okay? The single mom stuff, it's got to stop. It does. Because there's enough that black women are going to have to deal with than for men who look just like her tearing her down before she gets the opportunity to build herself up, and vice versa. All right? So, hey, it's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. It took me a minute to do this video because I wanted to make sure I touched on all my points. So, hey, if you want to have a conversation, please, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Please like, share, and subscribe. You guys, it's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. I'm out. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.